This is Roblox. This is also Roblox. We've gone from quite literally the simplest possible ideas on Roblox, like sword fight on the heights, natural disaster survival, and more, to insanely detailed games like Frontlines. Today, my goal is to take a look at some of these insanely realistic Roblox games to see just how far people are pushing the limits of the platform. I'd definitely stick around until the end because some of these games are so realistic they'll have you wondering, is this really Roblox? To start things out, we're gonna take a look at Frontlines, as this game is likely the most recent viral sensation to come out of Roblox. Tweets featuring this game on Twitter are getting millions of views, and I think it's safe to say that the hype is well deserved. I mean, guys, just look at this game. Like, the lighting is on point, and if I didn't know better, I'd think it's the new Call of Duty. The movement in this game is absolutely fantastic, and it runs pretty well compared to some of the other games we're gonna visit on this list. It's kind of a Call of Duty clone, but in all honesty, it's pretty good. Like, this game would be considered good even if it wasn't on Roblox, and this is made in Roblox. Like, look, you can sprint like in Call of Duty. Like, it's actually... Got that guy? That was a little bit scary. But honestly, the movement in this game feels great. Like, you can slide, you can sprint, you can tactical sprint, whatever. Weapons are snappy, but I won't bore you guys too long with this one. So in my eyes, this is definitely one of my favorites. Next up, we have the first showcase on this list. You guys will notice that showcases will be a recurring theme throughout this video, but I promise there will not be too many. Games like this are essentially used as a flexing competition between Roblox devs to see who can make the most realistic experience in Roblox. And some of these do get pretty crazy. Let me know which one you guys think is the best in the comments after the video. This showcase is called Flower Garden in the Clouds. Not a very creative name, but that's where the lack of creativity ends. A user named Pyrophobia created this absolutely stunning village in the sky, reminiscent of traditional Italian streets. I have a pretty decent computer, but it is most definitely still struggling with this showcase, as you can probably see on the screen. Honestly, it's just a cool place to kick back, relax, and hang out with your friends. Coming in with yet another shooter game, we have Rolling Thunder. I absolutely love this game, with my only complaint being the ammo being a bit hard to come by, but I am definitely not complaining because racking up a 100 kill streak in this game is the most satisfying thing ever. And it just seems like everyone's trying to make these really good quality military games. Like, I don't know why this is like the only genre that people choose to go with. Hyper realistic feel, but I'm not complaining because it's my favorite type of game. Dude, I just got everybody in the lobby. I am 52-0. These gotta be NPCs. These can't be real players. I refuse to believe it. This is about the time where I began to realize that I wasn't actually fighting real players. I was hyping myself up a little much. I was really out here hyping myself up thinking that FaZe should recruit me. I'll be the next Roblox goat slamming. This is only the demo version where the enemies are AI, but there actually is a paid player versus player version. Where this game truly shines is the kill streaks. Getting a chopper gunner and having a bird's eye view over the entire stunning map is just a fantastic feeling. And by the way, guys, if you want to play any of these games, I will be leaving links to all of them in the description. Please be sure to check out and support these amazing creators. Beyond the Dark is arguably the most detailed addition on this list, featuring a robust spaceship community centered around a black hole that pushes the Roblox engine to its absolute limits. Every single area of this sci-fi themed experience is completely detailed, even coming down to text on every single sign. The creators even made unique imaginary shops and restaurants, and overall I think it's important to appreciate the level of detail they put into this game. For our next game, we are going to be adventuring into a completely different genre. Velocity Outlast is a fantastic racing game featuring an ultra-realistic environment and car models that are nearly one-to-one with the real-life versions. It cost me 500 Robux to play this game, so you guys should definitely like and subscribe if you're enjoying the video so far, as I'm trying to get to 100k subscribers. This game is super laggy unless you have a top of the line computer, but regardless, you can still have a ton of fun zooming around in these supercars. The camera shake effects when you crash are fantastic, but what I'm most looking forward to is seeing what this game does in the future. I'd really like to see if it's possible to add realistic crash physics within Roblox, similar to those car games I'm sure you guys have seen in YouTube shorts. But regardless, I could spend hours in this game, so I'm gonna move on to the next one before I waste my entire day. Coming in next, we have another showcase called Paris. This showcase isn't crazy detailed like some of the others, but I still feel that it is important to show, as it largely paved the way for some of the insane experiences we've seen today. It was released in 2019, well before any of the other more recent showcases we've seen. The creator, a user known as SetDefault1, even received a Bloxy nomination in 2020 for Best Showcase. And speaking of the 2020 Bloxies, a game called Toyokawa Inari Shine ended up actually winning that year, and it was most definitely deserved. Also, my bad if I butchered that pronunciation, but I tried my best. This game is set in a picturesque Japanese temple along the water, and while small, it is packed with detail. Now, if you thought any of these previous games were impressive, this one here called Interval has to be the most impressive by far. This game was created for the 2021 RDC Game Jam, meaning that the team had only 24 hours to complete it. You move time forward and backwards to help you platform through the levels, and overall the game offers a unique charm brought from a combination of typical showcase beauty with an added gameplay loop. Now, you guys can probably see why already, but up next I'm visiting a game called Realistic Forest Devo, and I have to say this is one of my favorites. It seems to be a recurring theme with these showcase games where they use the simplest possible titles, but I'm definitely not complaining because it made these games immensely easier for me to find. I totally didn't just search up Realistic Forest on Google for this one. But anyways, I love this game. It's so peaceful and absolutely jam-packed with detail. The little dragonflies and leaves flying around everywhere really add to the ambience in my opinion, but where this game truly shines is in the subtle details, like having the water splash up where it hits objects just like in real life. Like look at these logs here, that's absolutely insane. And I mean, just look at my man Dylan Pro 013432 taking a swim over here. My man is enjoying life. Also, I'm sure if you've watched my old videos, you probably know about my ongoing beef with the emos, but I'll give them a pass for this one because the beauty of this game is absolutely outshining the doom and gloom this dude is emanating. Overall with this game, if you zoom in, you can hardly tell it's Roblox, and that's absurdly impressive to me and just one of the reasons why this is in this video. Delving into the horror genre, up next we have a game called Limbo made by a development team from Sweden. I honestly think this might be the most criminally underrated horror game on all of Roblox, as it currently has 2 players right now and I really don't understand why. Graphically, I would consider this to be one of the most detailed horror games on the platform. This game is extremely unsettling as you navigate creepy hallways completely unsure of what's around the next corner. To make things worse, your flashlight only has a limited battery, so it's extremely important to manage it carefully if you don't want to be left in the dark. This game gives me some serious Resident Evil vibes, and I would not recommend it for the faint of heart. The game has unique interactive tasks that you do all while avoiding the various monsters spread around the map. I believe that if it had a bit more attention from YouTubers, this game could evolve into something truly special. It doesn't have the greatest replayability, but that's something that could be fixed very easily within a few updates. I'm being serious, guys. If you choose to check out any of the games I've mentioned in this video, please let it be this one. You can really tell the developers put so much time into this game, from the main menu GUI to the sound design. This game is truly special. I really want you guys to check this one out, so I won't show any of the super scary parts so as not to spoil anything, but like I said, please check this game out. Ending off with another more popular horror game, we have a Pyrophobia, a word which means the fear of infinity. This game perfectly exemplifies this fear by having you navigate through endless rooms, dodging monsters and solving puzzles along the way. The game was largely inspired by the back rooms, and it is truly terrified being chased around by creepy tentacled beings. At the start of the game, your character accesses the back rooms by suddenly falling and no-clipping into the terrifying endless area as seen in the game's first cutscene. A Pyrophobia is supposedly still in pre-alpha, but I think it's pretty expansive and just used as an excuse for any unfixed bugs or random changes added. It has much more content featuring 12 different monsters you can encounter and a decent amount of levels so far, with many more on the way. It is rather Doors-esque with the various ways to combat and run away from the enemies, but it is still unique, bringing its own realistic charm. I almost immediately die every time I try to play, but I still had a blast recording for this video, and I actually managed to get past the first area. In all honesty, I think I'm gonna stick to FPS games because I suck at these horror games. This game has a rather impressive like ratio, further proving how much community support this game has received. This development team is immensely talented, and I am super excited to see where this game goes in the future. Anyways, guys, let me know if you like this new style of video. I'm gonna try and do some more of these, like unsettling videos, stuff like that, while also releasing probably one of my documentary videos per month. Those ones take me forever to make, so if I can get one of those and like 2 or 3 of these type made, I think that'll be a lot of content for you guys to see. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100K so I can get that play button. And let me know your favorite part of the video in the comments. Love you guys. Bye-bye.